Sometimes the best camera for your business isn't the camera that makes you happiest to shoot. It's the one your clients already know how to hire. And that's where Sony starts making a lot of sense to me. I've owned and used cameras from a bunch of different brands. I'm not saying Sony makes the best camera. I'm saying sometimes the ecosystem itself can make you money. And I notice this most in corporate communications. A lot of time you're not really choosing the camera. The client's workflow already did. If an in-house team is built around Sony, they may want owner-operators who can drop into that same setup. Now you're earning your camera operate and a rental for your kit as well. That's a pretty good business combo. You got hired and the thing you own also got hired. I've seen this with corporate communications and even government or public affairs teams where they've already invested in cameras like the FS7 or FX3 or FX9. It doesn't mean that Sony is better. It just usually means there's no business reason for an organization to replace an entire working camera system because another brand released something cooler. Now, if I'm hired as the DP and I'm actually making that decision, completely different conversation. I'm using whatever camera makes sense for that project. Same thing with weddings. The couple does not care what logo is on your camera. But if you want other wedding filmmakers to hire you as an operator, suddenly what they shoot starts mattering a little more. But being compatible with your clients doesn't help much if getting into the ecosystem destroys your bank account. And this is probably Sony's second business advantage. Something like an FX30 with a Tamron 17-70 or Sigma 17-40 gives you a really capable little running gun setup that can cover a surprising amount of paid work. And that matters because your camera is a business expense. I don't necessarily need the coolest setup. I need something that can reliably do the jobs I'm actually getting. Then I can let those jobs pay for whatever comes next. And that leads into the part I probably like most from a cash flow perspective. You don't have to own your way into every level of production. When a bigger job comes in, you can rent the body you need or hire another Sony owner operator instead of immediately buying another complete camera package. The project pays for the extra capacity. And if you slowly start adding full frame E-mount lenses, those can move between your smaller Sony bodies and higher end E-mount cameras like the Burano or Venice. So instead of buying an FX5 just because you might need one someday, you can rent one when somebody's actually paying you to need one. That's a much healthier way to grow a camera package. So no, I don't think Sony is automatically the best camera system, but sometimes the best camera for your business isn't about image quality at all. It's the camera that fits the work you're trying to get.